Hello guys, Hector from East Australia. Welcome back to the channel. Another all-in-one system. This particular one is going to Perth, to Mark Kabbalah. Thank you so much, Mark. We've been talking about upgrade his P40 for a while. He's got a new electric Manta reels, and I received a phone call a couple of weeks ago that he wants to pull the trigger and ask me to build one of these systems for him. So here we are. He wanted to get the 70 liter, and I wanted to make it the smallest stop in here. I've got to ask it many times, hey Hector, should I get the 70, the 42? So it's important to know what kind of game you are playing or you're gonna play in a year time, to select your equipment properly, whether you go into this kind of pumps or high performance 12 volt pumps or another kind of pumps, so it's regular 12 volts or boosters or whatever, to get your system ready to be ready for this kind of pumps. It's not point to get a 70 liter pump at 300 psi when you're gonna run it with a half-inch manifold inside of the hose reel with a 90 going up, 19 going your way, another 45, and you are increasing the friction in getting a lot of back pressure, because if you're gonna generate that kind of back pressure, this thing is gonna be really close to the 45 liters, and about 5 or 6 liters different, if you really put so much back pressure in your circuit, so if you wanted to get ready for something like this, make sure we can get you an upgrade, a 3/4 outlet that is going to your 3/4 hose reel, and that way this thing, it will bright shine really high and it will give you the real performance that she deserves. Okay, so in more occasions, more of you guys that they are upgrading for a kind of booster pumps or some 12 volt pumps that you already have your hose reels, and you don't want to spend much more money in upgrades and stuff like that, your call is the 42. Okay, for those that they are wanting to step up their game, the 70 is the answer. Okay, so he asked us to install one of these Honda engines. Is really Honda drive, and yeah, we did it with a lot of our customers in the past, and we're still doing it. We are color dealers and we love colors, but sometimes we get Hondas. We understand that some Hondas are better than some colors, and some colors are better than Hondas, and it's not much of the deal in there. The rest of the unit, Mark, he was happy for me to set up for him something that I will set up for me. Another condition was to get a 2 soap valve, so instead to get a regular metering valve, we get him 2 flow meters with the metering valves on the bottom. These are fabulous. I love them. As I said in previous videos, probably a little bit complicated to set them up properly, but one is set up, those things are really precise and nice to have. Another choice that I made myself is to get the Haywards. I really love the Haywards. I've used the Sahis, the GFs, and you name it. Probably one day I will make a video to compare all of them and give you my personal opinion in the difference with one valve on the other. But basically, then my big one with the Haywards, is the touch that you have with these valves, to adjust a really small notch in a time, especially in your SH valve. Okay. The rest of it is similar to the one we sent it to Gary to Queensland last week. Our switch, your remote control system to control the rings and your soaps and your SH. So when you switch it off, you got water going through and nothing going through the soaps, and you can start and stop in the distance. Really good for when you are in UAWP roofs, especially with this kind of pumps. Your bypass to stop any unnecessary load to your pump, or save fuel, or you're gonna stop for a little bit and you are in the distance. These things really worth the money. Okay, rest of it is pretty much the same as the other one, so not much else to look at here. I wanted to thank you, Mark. I wanted to thank you, everyone is purchasing these systems from me, because we are making these systems every time better and better. I know that I repeat all the time the same thing, you know, but I just can be thank you enough to all the business that I'm getting from you guys and making me grow every day. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button, give us some thumbs up, and stay tuned. There is some cool videos coming soon that you don't want to miss it. And please make sure you enjoy your weekend. Cheers.